Hello. Good to see you.
Okie dokie there, Revenants. Welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today, this is the first character I ever made here in Vein. It was the first one I ever sat down with the character creator, and I just kind of went extremely basic here because I had no idea what was in store for me with the character creator, and she's just kind of simple all around, and just kind of some basic features here and stuff with the gloves and just the little halo. And then I spent a lot of time trying to get this bow in her hair with the tassels hanging out, and just regular boots and everything. So nothing too exquisite or crazy here, but she just kind of came together. Whatever. Anyways, today we're going to be running Ymir, and we're going to be kind of a super tank here. As you saw with Juggernaut previously in the Cryptspire, tank gifting is kind of hard to do, but we're going to see how we do here with the Argent Wolf Cross as kind of a faster type of a gift. It does have a pretty slow cast time because you have to pull your, you put your hand up in the air. Whoops, wrong gift. And there's no cancel button. There's no, and what you have to do is you put your hand up and then you put your hand down and then you throw it forward. So there's quite a few motions in the gift here, but we'll make it work. And we're running with the Damarung for no other reason than to simply get more damage resistance, and I probably want to go with the Devour version. So we have ample amounts of damage and Ichor at the same time. Ichor recovery, that is. Okay, and let's go ahead and get some backstabs here and get our health back that we were damaging this guy for. And since we get 5% of our health back every time we get a backstab, we recover Ichor and get our health back and everything, so it works out really well. Okay, now this guy apparently didn't even see us standing there, which is great. And you see that the Argent Wolf Cross only costs, whoops, these guys are all here, only costs 1 Ichor. There we go. And you can see that we're getting damaged like crazy here, but we're not really taking really any damage actually overall. And we're able to do some really good damage to these guys, regardless of what our capacity for dealing damage is offset by the fact that we can take a huge amount of damage. So kind of keep that in mind as we go through here. I don't even know where the other guys went. I guess they all died or whatever. And then if we are running out of if we are running out of health and stuff, we can go for parries or backstabs, and you can see that we can get most of our health back there pretty easily, and we can go ahead and get a little more health here. And as you see, we don't really lose too much ability here, just because of the fact that we're able to take a huge amount of punishment here to these guys, and even though we don't deal a whole lot of damage, we can continue to get our health back over and over and over, and we're able to, make pretty good use here of Mia as well, because Blood Awakening Double Gift Extension here allows us really long use cases here for our ability overall. And whoops. Okay, so that must have hit him like 3 times or something. But even though we're slow mobility, it really doesn't matter, just because of the fact that we're able to, take a huge amount of abuse while our gifts are up and everything. And it works out in the end. And you can see that Argent Wolf Cross is actually pretty quick in how it casts. And since it's only costing us 1 Ichor, and it does about 3,000 or 4,000 damage, it's pretty good to actually use it whenever we can. And on these bigger enemies, as you can see, we can load up on health over and over and over, because we were able to really do very well, considering the amount of damage and stuff that we're doing. Okay, and then we can go ahead and put an Argent Wolf Cross over there, an Argent Wolf Cross over there, and then another one. And since we don't really have any I-core at all, you know, it makes, whoops, it makes for really good use overall here on using Argent Wolf Cross to get quick damage out, at least quick enough damage out that we're able to do pretty well. Okay, so then here we will want to go like this. Kill both of those fellas. Okay. And since we don't have Blood Awakening at the moment, we'll go ahead and load up on I-core and backstabs here, just to make sure that we are having a good enough chance here to go about getting Mia back. And since Mia is getting damaged basically all the time here, we want to make sure that she's at least overall not in any real danger. Okay. And let's go up on the steps here, get another backstab. And you can see that this is just an exercise here in getting health back and such, to make sure that we have all the I-core we need to go for White Mia along the way. And because we have defensive order with her, she also has even much more longevity held in the fights here, so it works out really well. Okay, we didn't hit him at all. Okay, please don't kill Mia. Okay, whoops. Okay, let's see if we can get a backstab here. Now that's the super benefit of Ymir here, is that we're able to really have a huge amount of longevity built into these fights, just because of the fact that we are super tank, basically invincible tank, almost at this point. And if we actually go down and Mia recovers us, oh man, well, I was gonna say, and if she recovers us, then we're able to have our ability with Guardian Aid active, and we're able to do some serious damage. Okay, so because these guys are behind me, we definitely want to go for this, and that'll kill them, and then this guy. So Argent Wolf Cross does pair pretty well here with what we have running. So kind of keep that in mind. Okay, and as we go through here, obviously we will want to go for all kinds of backstabs to make sure that we load up on health here, because we don't have Mia anymore, and that's really unfortunate. But you know, that's the way it goes when you play all out aggressive here. And we'll just go for an Argent Wolf Cross. Okay, and we'll go for one on this fella. Oh, okay. Apparently he doesn't activate till we target him off the ground. Now, since we don't have Mia anymore, it's going to be kind of a very boring kind of set here, just because it's literally a whole bunch of backstabs over and over to just run against these fellas here. And as you can see, I mean, it's just literally one over and over here. So since we don't have Mia at this point, we'll go for something like Gift Prowess to kind of make up for the fact that she's not here. And now it won't be exactly the same, obviously, but it will be close enough. Okay. And that's how you can take care of that fella pretty easily. And now this guy, obviously, whoops, obviously we can't do too much horrendous things to him here because of defensive order. But you can see that the amount of damage that we take, and then we recover 5% of that, 5% of our full health, you know, back on ourselves. So we're getting about 160 or so health on a recovery, which is really great. Oh, I guess we killed this fella too. And Ymir is uniquely suited for the government center here, just because of the fact that it has a huge amount of I-core available to it. It has a huge amount of defenses built in. It's a dark gifting code, has a huge amount of vitality, and at the same time you're able to take these guys on one at a time. And even if you do get ganged up on in any kind of way, as you can see here, it just doesn't matter. And because we have a huge amount of dark gifting, we're able to put all of these fellas down very quickly, very easily overall. So yeah, Ymir is kind of no joke here. And because we have long cooldowns now, it's fine if we do have long cooldowns, because we can still go for a bunch of backstabs and such to put these guys down. And since none of our abilities here rely on anything, you know, to change our to change our damage, it really doesn't matter how long we wait. And you can see there we got hit by the spikes, and it really didn't even matter. So we'll go ahead and wait here for all of our gifts to get them up and running before we get into this fight here with this fella. So we'll go for a charge first. Okay. Whoops, that's way too early. But again, it really doesn't matter, just because of the fact that, yeah, we got hit a little bit, but we can go for some backstabs here, and we'll go for a couple of gifts here. Put these guys down. Whoops, that's not, yeah, way too early, so we'll go for 2 launches here, back to back. And which that is great, so we'll get 10% of our health back, which is more health back than if we were running Goddess's Smile. So very worth it here to go for regenerative drain. Okay, so doing pretty well overall. Now let's go ahead and get a backstab here on this fella so he doesn't call that other guy down, because we don't really want to be doing too much multi-enemy fights here. Ouch. Okay. And this guy is getting nuts here. Okay. And hopefully we can push him into the spikes here. There we go. And we are out of Ichor now, so that's really bad. Oops. And maybe we can get a couple of backstabs here to get us, you know, a little bit more Ichor, so we can run a couple of our gifts here overall. But these guys, it literally is just a dance around here with them, and it's kind of a simple, easy way to solo if you want to here in the government center. Whoops. Okay, so let's go for a launch. Every time you get focused, you get 338 health back if you get both successful launches off, which it's not too hard to get the launches off, so keep that in mind. And you can see that, you know, you can even go for another backstab and get 15% of your health back, just because of being focused once, and because you always get that nice restand after you put these guys down. It makes for a really great way to actually go for some of this devastating power here. So we'll go for a charge attack, and then we'll dodge and go for another backstab. So you can see that it doesn't matter if we lose a bunch of health or not, because we have huge amount of damage resistance, while at the same time being able to, whoops, that was the wrong direction. And we also have a huge amount of damage resistance, while at the same time having a huge amount of power. And because our weapon is literally only to get Ichor back, while at the same time having the damage resistance, the extra Iron Will, I don't want to go for the Brionac, just because of the fact that we're not trying to do something in light of the Brionac. We're just trying to go for as much damage resistance as possible, because we have the Sub-Zero Shroud, and since it's a massive damage reducing Blood Veil overall, it makes really good sense to go for the huge amount of damage reduction on this thing, while at the same time having huge amounts of dark value available to you at any one time in any kind of scenario. Okay, so that guy's dead. Good. We'll get 2 launches now on this guy. Whoops. There we go. Maybe we won't get the second one because we missed on the first attack there, so that's kind of bad. And are we lucky? Nope. Okay. And you can see here that we're running the Fortified just because of the wonder of the extra defenses that we get here on these fellas. And because Argent Wolfcross is Blood Slash, and those guys are weak to Blood Slash, it does very well. But you can see that we're at 1819 Dark, with 191 damage on our backstab here, and that's because of defensive order. So we're not really in this for our damage and such. We're totally in this for damage reduction, Ichor recovery, and at the same time health recovery at all going here at the same time. So Ymir is kind of a joke in the game, I believe, because this blood code is it's got all the right things in all the right places. Now, if we had White Mia along the way here, obviously this would just be a lot more ridiculous overall, just because of the fact that she would be making all of this go much faster, and a Queen's Tungsten is very nice to get there. And you can see that we're still at full health. We've taken out all the enemies with basically no real issues here at all. We can go for a couple things here to help ourselves even more if we need to, but it's not really necessary. But it can make it, a little bit better overall, just to, get into the fight at 100% here, or at least as close to 100% as possible. Okay, and we'll evade that. Oh, I didn't get the backstab before the drain activator ran out, but that's okay. And we'll go for defensive order and a gift prowess here while we're fighting her, just to make sure that we're at least having the gifts available. It's better to have them running than not have them running with gift extensions, so that's why we kind of go for that. And let's go for some Ichor strikes there, and then we'll continue back into the backstabs. It makes for a really great rotation all around. And as you can see, we're still at full health, and no real issues fighting the enemies here at all. Now, on the catwalks, it will be a little bit of a problem here, but let's go ahead and get everybody running at us all at once here, just so we have, a little bit more crazy here. Okay. And you can see that Hoarfrost Stream just makes really quick work of this, and yeah, we got hit, but what do you notice? We are right back up to full health here, and we'll continue to go for backstabs to load up on Ichor, and we only get about 7 Ichor on a backstab, so it's not the most amazing amount of damage in the world, but it definitely makes for a pretty consistent and easy Ichor recovery amount. Okay, we got hit by a massive slam there. We'll get some health back. We'll go for our two launch attacks here, and we'll be right back up on top here, almost full health. Okay, and then 1 Argent Wolf Cross to finish her off. So as you can see, we don't really have one-shot potential capabilities, but what we make up, or what we lack in damage overall, we make up for in serious amounts of ability to control the enemy at will. So let's go for a Hoarfrost Stream up top. Good, we'll put him down. And did he drop anything? Nope. Okay, so no Argent Wolf Bayonet from that fella. So let's go ahead and get some of our gifts going here. And you can see that having Cleansing Light paired with Regenerative Drain here absolutely is a fantastic double set here to go for, just because of the fact that you're able to get your health back kind of at will here. As you can see, it's just easy peasy, and no real issues there at all. Great. So let's head on over across the bridge here, and let's go ahead and load up on a little bit of Ichor before we get there, just so we have at least something to cast, whenever, wherever. Okay, so let's go for this fella. Go for some backstabs here, so that guy does not engage with us. And then let's head on back over the bridge here, so we can get a good aim on Hoarfrost Stream here. Good. Okay. Let's hit him here for a little bit of Ichor. Dodge that guy. Whoops. Okay, nice. Okay, and now we are going to have to try and go for, oh. Okay, good. We hit him. Oh. Did we knock him off? He's going to come down. Oh, come on. That's cheating. Okay, let's just go for a Hoarfrost Stream here. And that will at least hit him once. Okay, and we got the other fella here who's going to run down, and maybe we can get some parries from this guy. Oops, nope. Okay. And now you can see that now that Cleansing Light is over, We desperately need some ichor here to go for cleansing light and get our health back, while at the same time getting our defenses going here. Okay, and good. That guy's still gonna patrol over there. That is just fine by me. So let's do this. Okay, he's shooting now, and we're dead. Oh no, he got a lucky shot. we were almost back to full health there. And now that we have Mia back, we'll try and see if we can pick her up and keep her running here. So it'll be in our best interest to keep her alive, obviously, just because of the sheer amount of benefit that she provides. But if we don't do very well here, we will, lose our haze, and it'll be kind of a salty kind of a run back here. So we'll kind of wait here for a second and see what we come up with here. But that was a really unfortunate, lucky kind of a shot there that fella got off on me. It wasn't supposed to go down that way, obviously, but we were supposed to be able to get a couple of more backstabs there to make sure that we get back to full health, but oh well. Okay, oops, we're getting knocked around here a little bit. Okay, ouch. Okay, now let's go for a Hoarfrost Scream now, since these guys are here in the corner. It's going to make for some good AoE ability there. Okay. Okay, we can go for a parry here to eat that guy's hit, so White Mia doesn't get too badly damaged. Okay, whoops. There we go. And now we're focused, so let's run over here and get a launch. And as you see, even though we're getting smacked all the time, it really doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, we hit both of them, unfortunately, so we don't get any health back or anything from that. So let's back up here and just go for a Argent Wolf Cross. Okay, so we'll just kind of skip through here as much as we can, and I want to wait for a gift extension to come back before we go for White Mia here, so that way we get the full double gift extension active. Oops, missed that guy. Okay. Good job, Mia. Shot right in the dome for that fella. Okay, so we took the hit there, but it really doesn't matter because we have Big Mama here. Okay, and we're able to load up on a whole bunch of backstabs here with her. If we get away. Oh, Mia almost died there, so that's problematic to say the least here. Okay. Okay, and we'll backstab here. Now, hopefully, we can keep her down for the most part here, so we don't have any serious problems. Because bringing Mia along is, the entire point of what we're doing here. But since she's got such a little health pool, it really is pretty bad overall. Okay, and let's just keep backstabbing here. Make sure that we are at kind of a good position here to go for Mia. Good. Okay, now we can definitely go for Mia now, since we have double gift extension running, and she's got single gift extension, so that's at least something there. Okay, and good. We have 10 ichor, so that's very, very good. We can go for a Hoarfrost stream here as soon as this fella passes. Good. Okay, unfortunately we did not get as many as we would have liked to there. Okay. Okay, and we'll go for another one here. Hopefully hit that doggo. Okay, and obviously the more backstabs we get again will help us tremendously along the way here with health, regen, and everything. Okay, now it can be good to go for quick drains like that if you can actually get the drain to happen, because that'll also grant you your 5% health back, so that's also very, very good as well. Okay, let's go for another launch. Hopefully that kills. Very good. Okay. So again, running through this area, these guys kind of don't really pose too many threats to us at all, just because of the fact that we're able to do really, really good damage overall, while at the same time having, huge amounts of ichor recovery and very, very fast gifting abilities here. Okay. Okay, do that, and then we'll go for some launches here and get another 338 health back from our health pool, which we definitely need because as you see, Cleansing Light is over, and that is where Ymir and Cleansing Light absolutely pair super well together, just because of the fact that you're able to have, let's see, you're able to have, double gift extension while at the same time having huge amounts of damage, while having huge amounts of iCore recovery, while at the same time having huge amounts of health recovery. So it works really well together overall. And as you see there, I mean, yeah, we need a little bit more iCore here, so we go for this, and then we go for this, and all those fellas are dead. Oh. And even though we're getting hit, it really doesn't matter. Again, as you saw last time, because gift extension is active. Okay, so let's go for a charge attack here. Oops. Okay, and we'll go for some launches now. And that's great to use these launch attacks when you have the option to, just because of the whoops. Okay, just because of the fact that you don't. Oh wow, we're getting lucky on the Argent Wolf poleaxes here. Just because you don't normally get super lucky to make sure that you have the ability to get kind of enemies where and when you want them. And sometimes it can be really difficult to make sure that you're actually getting the attacks that you want out on the enemy, while at the same time trying to go for your specific build. Okay, so that was unfortunate there. There we go. There's our 5% health back, and that'll help Mia get her health back there as well, since she was hurt pretty bad. Now that does come with some issues here that we can't heal Mia, but if we wanted to, we could give a blood sacrifice for a healing gift for Mia as well, to make sure that we're always being able to heal her, while at the same time using Cleansing Light and double gift extension here to, as well as our ability, probably go for the faster cooldown, and so we could be doing this and be giving Mia health back, while at the same time getting our own health back. So it's not a bad idea to go for something like that. Okay, nice. And then we go for this fella. And you can see there that it works out very nicely. And since we are able to get all of our health back here, kind of whenever we want, however we want, we're able to give health to Mia as well, to make sure that she stays fully healthy. Okay. And you can see that Hoarfrost Stream just does not mess around at all. It's a fantastic gift from DLC 2 with Ymir, and if you have the option to go for it, I highly recommend it, just because you can see how amazing it is in big groups of enemies that aren't even around you. So, and as you can see here, we can do that, and we'll kill that guy too. So, for 8 iCore with Blood Awakening here going, it makes for a really great use of 8 iCore, and because the cooldown is significantly reduced here with Blood Awakening, it really does make for a great use for it. Okay, and since we have the time and the energy for it, we might as well go for the charge attack there to refresh our second Iron Will, and since it only costs 3 iCore, because we have the ability here, we might as well do it. And since halberds stagger very nicely, we're able to get really good use out of Argent Wolf Cross overall, just because of the fact that we're able to cast it over and over, and it has very fast cooldown, while at the same time no real issues overall. Now the Damarung is uniquely suited to the running attack to bring these guys down ahead of time. Okay, and let's go for a bunch of iCore here, because we do not have gift extension and everything going, so we definitely need these going here before we get into this fella here. Hopefully backstab. Nope. Okay. Okay. Alright, now the other fella is up and alive over there. Oh, okay, and Mia, come back. Good. Okay, so Mia is back in action, and that is why it's worth it to bring that along, so that way, with Modest Offering, to make sure that you have the ability to bring her back, because Blood Awakening is that crucial to what we have operating here. Okay. Titanium, not bad. And hopefully we can get a parry on this fella. Very good. And we will probably need to give Mia some health here, because we're almost full on health. And if we're full on health, it's not doing us any favors with Modest Offering here, because we have Cleansing Light active, and so our ability to get health back while at the same time keeping Mia up to tip-top shape here on her health is definitely in our best interest. Okay. There we go. Whoa, this guy is flying around here. Good. Oops, okay. And Mia got the last hit in there, so very nice. And since Blood Awakening is over, we'll have to go for a bunch more backstabs and such here to make sure that we have all the Ichor ready, obviously. And we have 29, so that's great. And using Blood Awakening here at this point won't be anything bad for us, also, just because of the fact that we're all the way up at our cap of 60 Ichor, so definitely time to go for it. Okay, we'll do this, and since we have double gift extension running, obviously that is super beneficial here. Now we do have to be super careful, obviously, right? Because we don't have a huge amount of Ichor, so we have to get Ichor back from our backstabs and such. And we don't have our second activity here, or our second Iron Will active, so we'll have to pay attention here for that. There we go. And maybe we can get another parry. Whoops. Oh, that was spikes. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, so that worked out fairly well there. Okay, so as we get down here again, we'll have to go for a couple backstabs, make sure we have enough Ichor to go for another Hoarfrost stream, and this setup is kind of rinse and repeat over and over. Let's see if that gets anybody. Nope. Just because of the fact that the Ichor recovery, while at the same time, is pretty good. It definitely needs to be managed and maintained all the way through here, because if you're not, whoops. Okay, ouch, and let's go for some launches here and make sure that we have that we're getting enough of our HP back. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that worked out, and we're able to put him down. So you can see that Argent Wolf Cross, even though it's not really used too terribly a lot, it's definitely able to be used here and there. Okay. And you can see that she's almost dead in one Hoarfrost stream there, and one Argent Wolf Cross, and makes it pretty simple and easy to put her down. Okay, so let's go get our Haze over here, and now that we have White Mia along with us, this should go much better along the way here. Now she does not have Blood Awakening active, so that's kind of bad for everything that we have running here. That's okay. And let's go for some backstabs on her, because we're gonna need all the backstab Ichor we can get to take down those guys up there on top again. So we'll just go for enough Ichor recovery here to make sure that we have a good enough setup going into the upstairs fellas. And let's continue to give Mia health here so that she's up to full, and since we're getting our health back anyways through these backstabs, it really doesn't cost us anything here overall. Good. Ouch. Now that costs us. Ouch. Okay, I missed the dodge there. Good job, Mia. Go ahead and heal up a lot. And let's go for a charge so we get our other Iron Will here. Okay, and now that we're here, we can go for it. Oh, can't go that far. Too bad. We can hit him with a Argent Wolf Cross. Nope. one hit from here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And maybe he will do nothing. He will run over there. Okay. And he'll drop down. Will you come down here? Yes. Okay. Ouch. Okay, let's go for some launches here. Okay, so this will at least take this guy out of the equation, and it'll give us enough Ichor to go for Mia again. So that way we can continue getting our way through here. You can see that those guys are exceptionally mean. So if we hit this fella, he just runs over to the edge here. And then he stands there, but because Argent Wolf Cross only costs 1 Ichor, we can hit him with a couple of gifts here and make sure that, oh, he blocked that one, and get him down considerably before we head on up. Okay, so at least we got through here, and we haven't used any healing yet, which is great, and that is a good sign that if you don't need to use healing, then you've got a pretty good blood code on your hands, and oh, I can't get a backstab on this fella to get any Ichor here. Okay, so now that we got that, we can go for Argent Wolf Cross and put him down. Mia almost pushed me off the edge there. That was unfortunate. But you can see that the problem comes in here that we don't have a whole lot of Ichor overall, so we need to make sure that we absolutely are paying attention to what we're going for. Now we do need a couple of backstabs here to go for Hoarfrost Stream, because it's imperative that we get at least 1 Hoarfrost Stream off here. Okay, like now. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that hurts. Okay, let's go ahead and launch this fella. So he's like way up there in the ceiling, but you can see how effective Hoarfrost Stream was there. It basically killed everyone for us, which is great. Okay, and we'll just go for 2 Ichor here and put that fella down. Okay, so 4,000 damage per Ichor is pretty good for Argent Wolf Cross. It's nothing really crazy to write home about, but it's definitely useful, and it's definitely worth it. Okay, so now for the Attendant, because we do not have the ability to get backstabs or, you know, stuff like that, we'd have to do either charge drains or quick drains, which are not really beneficial or useful. So it's all about our defenses and the ability to actually use the halberd, the Damarung here, to be able to do something with it. So we could go for a pureblood as well and go all the way up, or we could continue using blood sacrifice. So if we go for this, and we'll do this, and we'll go ahead and heal now a little bit, and we'll go for gift extension and all the things here to make sure that we have everything possible up and running at full. Okay, and going for White Mia here is going to make this so much easier, because she doesn't have anything at range, the Attendant that is, and so if we're able to do really well here at range, and we don't need to worry about Mia, because she will come back as soon as the fight is over, so it's kind of in our best interest to go all out here as much as we can possibly get going, and we don't really need to worry about healing her at all. Okay, and let's go ahead and heal again. Good. And let's get our charge attack here. Good. And so that's how you can kind of pay attention here to what's going on, and see how you know, everything's going to go here. And you can see that Argent Wolf Cross makes pretty good work of her overall, just because she doesn't really have really any HP to speak of here, and her 30% pierce and slash resist don't really do her a whole lot of favors there, because we have huge amounts of damage overall that we can go for, and it really doesn't you know, allow her to really do anything of consequence in any kind of meaningful fashion, and you just kind of walk through and call it good and done. Okay, so now as we get up here to this fella, now I hadn't planned on it, but I think we might just do the Argent Wolf King anyways, and we'll see how that goes. So, anyways, we get the long elevator here, and let's go ahead and have some water. Good water. Okay, so Ymir is pretty good here at almost 2,000 um, 2,000 dark value, while at the same time not really having any damage, but you have huge amounts of defense here against Slash and Pierce, and not really too much Crush, but the Hammer dudes are the only ones that do Crush, as well as the Sunset Greatswords. Um, but other than that, this particle effects is pretty cool here. Other than that, you have really superior defenses, and if you ever happen to go down and get Guardian Aid, you basically become pretty invincible here, to say the least. So if that ever happens, which it doesn't really happen too much, then you can go for that. Now for the Wolf King, we're going to be running Orion with Mia here, and we'll see just how this goes. Because he has huge amounts of damage reduction, 10, 20, and 30%, and then he gets 40% fire resist in phase 5, and he has 20% fire resist in phase 1. Gifting versus this guy or the Virginborn are not really recommended, but we're going to do it anyways because that's how good Blood Awakening is, and because we have pretty good defenses because of the Sub-Zero Shroud. It's not, this level, but because he does slash damage, we have pretty good, whoops, I missed the missile. We have pretty good slash resistance overall, and since we'll have Cleansing Light active and everything, we should do fairly okay. Now we have basically no vitality, but we can heal about 1900 HP here, so that'll be pretty good. That'll be about more than half our health bar here. So hopefully this works out, and we can go for all the things here. Now we don't have double gift extension here, so that's very bad overall. So keep that in mind, that we will definitely need to go for different abilities here during the fight overall, just to make sure that we have everything up and running. Okay, but we should be okay to, as you can see there, we should be okay to actually get up into the fight here, as we have 14 I-Core to work with, and that should be enough overall to actually do enough of what we want to do here, but we'll see. Okay. Okay. Now it's very hard to see what's going on here. Oh, he's into, yep, phase 2 here. I didn't see what he was doing. Okay. Oops. Mia, please. Thank you. Mia, please don't die. Okay. Good. Let's go for this. Okay. Okay. Oops. So you can see here that we are in a much better I-Core state here. Okay. Okay, and we need Cleansing Light here at any minute. Oh, and we're out of Mia, so that's really bad, because now our gifts cost super amounts, and I can't see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal, and hopefully Mia doesn't die. Okay. Let's go for another one of these. Okay. Okay. Now these 3 gifts here do pretty well overall versus the Skull King. They're not, the do it all the way, but it does pretty well. Okay, so let's go for a Pure Blood here. Good, and this. Okay. All right. Oh no, Mia. Okay. Okay. Oh. Can we do it? No, we can't. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, so we'll go for the double gift extension, and you'll see that makes such a huge difference here, because we already have pretty fast casting everything, so we'll definitely go for the double gift extension, and that will help us significantly. But you can see that it makes pretty quick work, pretty good work of him overall. And okay, let's go for it here. All right, Mia, I would like your gift extension as well, if you wouldn't mind. Fine. Nope, you're not gonna give it to me. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, that's too bad. The double gift extension definitely helps in huge. Oh, there you go. In huge amounts of ways here, but that's okay. We'll leave it where it is, and we'll continue on this way. Okay, so we are one health regen down, and let's go. Okay. And as you can see there, we do have enough ability here overall to put some kind of damage out on him. Okay. Okay. But the Dancing Fireblade double gift extension sure helps overall. Thank you, Mia. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And that is where Regeneration Shift makes for a really good ability there. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Getting some good damage there on him. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Ichor back here. For gift extension and heal. Okay. Okay. All right. We're doing pretty well here. Oh no. And you can see the whoops. Oh, kill him. You can see the difference that the double gift extension makes there for the win, and that is a great way. The problem is that you have to actually stay pretty close to him, and Blood Awakening just absolutely tears him apart there in really good ways. And Homing Hellfire and Dancing Fireblade do really great work overall because because you have all three. And there we go, 46 stars. Because you have all three damage types, Slash, Crush, and Pierce in Dancing Blaze, sorry. Dancing Blaze is Pierce, right? And that's pretty fast cooldown, and only 3 Ichor. And then this guy has pretty short cooldown with Blood Awakening, and it only costs 3 Ichor, which is nice. And this is Slash. And then this guy is Crush with only costing 6 Ichor. And so it makes for a really good set here. And you have, you know, almost 2,000 dark value, and it's kind of a step up from what we were running through the area here. Now, if you wanted to, you could go for something like a Vow of Ichor here to make sure that you have at least 20 Ichor during the fight instead of Regeneration Shift, because you're able to have 10 heals instead of 8, but because you only get the chance to heal once in a while, you know, it kind of makes for a good way to offset the different levels of ability here. So if we go ahead and do him one more time here and see if we can actually get the full double gift extension here from White Mia. Come on. Sometimes if you run into the arena and then out, she will activate, but she's not looking like she's wanting to do anything here. It's unfortunate. Okay, and you can see that having 10 heals now will be obviously healing more often, but we will be able to take ourselves, you know, all the way up to full, because we will have less health to heal because of Vow of Ichor. But now that we have 20, we won't have to use our abilities here. Whoops. Our stuff as much. Oh, Mia's already dead. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Oh, and I can't see what's happening most of the time because of all the particle effects that are on the screen. But you can see that because you have less health, and you already have a small amount of health anyways, and being able to take those hits actually is pretty crucial. Now, I don't know if we should be doing this.
What you do.
Whoops,
I'll be wherever
that
you
was
need me.
bad. We don't even have one gift extension going. Oh well.
Thanks.
Um, okay, we'll we'll get it going here a little bit faster. Okay, and we'll go ahead and heal. And you can see that though the amount of damage that you actually can put out is pretty significant overall, just because of the fact that you're able to do the damage quickly. Now, if you can actually see what's going on in between the attacks here, it really helps you because otherwise you're just kind of guessing where everything is at. Ouch. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. And you can see that the amount of stagger from this is pretty good overall. And you can put him pretty far down in his health pool, pretty easily. Now that White Mia is over because we used our ability there when we shouldn't have. We're gonna pay for it here. Ouch. Thanks, Mia. Okay. Definitely need to heal here. Okay. And we're almost out of cleansing light as well, which is really bad. We're dead. Oh, nope. Okay. Okay. Now you can see the difference here that double gift extension makes. Okay. There we go. Somehow we lived through that. Okay. Oh, we're dead. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's really unfortunate, because we didn't have a chance to actually heal there and go for any gifts in between.
Hey, are you okay?
But that's the you need Blood Awakening active through the entire fight, and because he has 130 some thousand HP to chew through, you really do need
Let's
double
stay
gift
cool
extension,
and get to work.
and that is a real
Thanks.
pain to go for. Yeah, there we go. We got double gift extension now to go for Blood Awakening. So that's very good. That's exactly what you want. Okay. But Cleansing Light is on cooldown, and so that's gonna hurt us later on. But we should be able to cast in spite of it. Okay, so let's head on over, pick up our haze. So this is kind of just a strange setup here to go for the Skull King, but it's fun, and I can't see what's going on, obviously, because everything's happening on the screen here. Okay, so let's go ahead and heal. Okay. Mia's dead. What? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and heal. Now we do need a lot more Ichor here. Okay. Oh, yep. Definitely not doing well here because you can see that he didn't even get past half health there into a stagger, and that's what you want to do. You want to be close to him with Dancing Fireblade, and
Isn't that what they
be
say?
putting out the amount of stagger potential. Okay, well, anyways, we at least beat him. We got to 46 stars, and we'll be continuing the road to 100 next in a new playthrough, and the next one will be hopefully equally entertaining here with a partner, and we'll hopefully show you guys all the ins and outs of how to go about getting through there. So yeah, you can see that the double gift extension is really crucial because you don't get a second cast of Blood Awakening here in this fight. Now again, if you're playing on regular difficulty, this absolutely chews through this fella super fast because you don't have to worry about his 130 some thousand. It's only like 62,000 or 64,000, something like that. I don't remember the number off the top of my head. You can go see the uh, wolf analysis on that. But if you get him to half health here in this fight, then you basically won the other fight. So it goes very, very quickly, very, very fast. You don't need double gift extension at that point, and you can do it with regular Mia. But here on the hardest difficulty, you need double gift extension to actually get, double the health that you had to get. And that makes sense because your double gift extension is 2.25 times longer blood awakening, which means that he has about 2.25 the amount of health, and so it checks out that in regular star difficulty you don't need that. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.